I apologize if the sound is really low. It's an old tablet, guys, and I'm trying out different video editor apps, so just bear with me. This is a chill app. We're just editing. I've also been getting complaints that in my older videos the music was way too loud. So I'm trying to tone it down. Everything unlimited, guys. These are Cactus Canyon buildings. These two rows here. So I'm trying to get like color scheme going. I'll put one more. And then I'm going to go back to my desert ones. Joshua trees. I really love those palm trees. I also wanted to mention that the reason why I have the watermark so big in the way that it is to cover the digits, because I don't want my channel to get shut down. So I have to be safe. So I just basically opened up the entire space and I'm starting fresh. Like, I added this little section right here, which I kind of like how that's looking. And then I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do on this whole side. But I kind of started work this way backwards. So these are all going to be epics. Right here, these buildings right here are going to be epics. And I don't have product, so I don't have to worry about it because I have cash, so I'll just pay for it. Because I don't have the time to do the Neo Mall edits right now. And I actually found 2 more cloning apps that work great with Game Guardian, but you have to have a rooted device for them to work properly. One of them being called Island, which I mentioned in my cloning app series as my new favorite cloning app. And then the second one is called Second Accounts. It's called 2 Accounts, I'm sorry. First one being Island, second one being 2 accounts. And you can get them both at the Play Store. And they both work with Game Guardian on a rooted device just perfectly. And I don't know why they don't add them to the Game Guardian site. I actually emailed support recommending them because they work great. And they both have Google Play login and Facebook login. So since I changed my Google Player login and I'm not logged into Facebook, and I'm using a new Google Player Gamer ID, I have not had the little hacker dudette or dude F with me. Like, each time I've logged in, it's been exactly how I left it. So I'm like thinking maybe I cracked that nutshell that's been driving me bonkers. I don't know if this really looks good there. What I don't like it is if you don't have it in a certain position, it doesn't rotate a certain way. Like, I want it to flip around, but I don't think that's where it should probably go. I'm not sure if I like it there or not. And I have to turn the music way down. So I'm just editing. I'm not really talking. You can just watch me as I edit. So I like how that palm tree complements the water by the boat. This palm tree right here next to the blue water, it looks really nice, I think, personally. So I think I'll add one more. I wish, like, on the Maxis Manners, those little glove things that pop up would go away. Like, if you don't want to buy it, just, like, leave, guys. Go away. So I know it's not Sunny Isles, but I still like how the palm tree complements the edges of the water. So, like, I'll probably be doing this effect, that effect around the edges of the water. I might take some of this water out. I didn't actually, I put the initial water section in. My water was this section here, like, I had it going all the way to the beach. I have the water coming straight down. Here. And it led all the way to the beach. So I might push these trees back. In fact, let's do that now. And then I'm going to have it leading to a delta. I'm going to break this road up right here. So if I can get 2 deltas right there. Now I'm just using that road for measuring purposes. One delta, 2 deltas. And there you go, the water goes straight under the bridge into the delta. You see how that works? So I'm going to continue that. Push these guys over. I kind of like this, how this cactus was done right there. I might try to emulate that on the other side. Let's see if we can do that. But does that defeat the purpose of the water leading into the delta? Yeah, it kind of does. So I have to push it back even more. So we have to get rid of this road. And these all gotta come back more. There we go. Perfect. Perfection. See how the symmetry is, it matches the width of this. The water is going to lead straight down. Now, it doesn't have to be a perfect row, but the whole idea is that it matches the width of the roads falling down. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so we need to... This is my favorite time of day, the sunset. It has such a nice cast. Now that's going to be a lot of work building all those, but I'm not worried about that. This is all about aesthetics. I'm not worrying about building. I'm worrying about aesthetics with landscape. That's this. This whole thing is just all about landscape. Now this happened to me before. I wasn't able to select a tree that was put there. Oh my God. And I think he has something to do with that. Because I noticed, even though nothing was changed or deleted, but I noticed 2 trees were like just stuck in the middle of the water. And I couldn't press on them and I couldn't move them at all. I'm like, what the hell? We're gonna get blotchiness. Watch. You see this blotchiness? Like right here. That blotchiness around the edges of the water. Well, where to go next? Okay, so this little section is set up for now. Then I gotta do this section. I gotta do that section. I gotta do this whole section. I gotta figure out how to make, gotta do that whole section. I gotta figure out how to make the Omega storage unlimited so I can get rid of these cans. These guys right here. Okay, so I don't know if that's gonna go there. That kind of throws off. I'm just gonna store it for now. What about that? Ooh, that's kind of cool. That looks like it's falling into the water. Now, if I was to add some water there, I wonder what that would look like. But we already have so much water. I just want to see what it looks like. I don't know if I should put trees or water there or not. But I do need to add some. See this water edge, because the way I didn't lay out these trees right here, this a-hole did. So they're like all lined up in like rows and they look unnatural. They're supposed to fade into each other like this section. See how the greens are like subtly fade? And like right here the greens subtly fade. To me, this is like the funnest part of SimCity, is being able to like add landscape unlimited. And that's the only kind of really main reason why I play on the other side, besides the Club Wars, for this very factor right here, because it just, I mean, I've seen some of the most amazing cities that I couldn't even dream about. Like I saw an entire city of, it was just Japanese Tokyo buildings with water and trees, the entire city. But none of the Tokyo buildings were built all the way up. They were left at the little baby state where you just see the green and the little pink. And it looked great like that. It looks amazing like that. But I could only imagine what it looks like to the guy that was, or the female that was creating those. See, this is starting to look better. It's like, it's looking like it's filled in. You see? Those palm trees right here made it look a lot better. And then we gotta work these edges. Gotta work those edges. And let's make this road consistent. Let's make it into an avenue like the others. And I think I'm gonna make these roads right here just streetcar. So at night they will glow. And they'll really make the Statue of Liberty light up. There we go. That's even looking better. Wow, that looks so much better. I'm liking it. This section is going to be a pain because of the awkwardness. This whole section right here, like, do I keep it wrapped around like that, or do I take it out, or do I try to make symmetry with, like, if you notice, these roads are there's like some symmetry going on as far as they start here, right? Sorry, I'm not drawing this straight. Right? And then this comes down like that. So, do I want to continue that or just keep it this warped kind of wraparound look? Which, that wraparound water look looks nice. But because I'm having to, like, deconstruct backwards, it's kind of funky. See, there you go. See how the streetcar lights up the Statue of Liberty at night? Now, as far as landmarks and as far as, you know, like, certain landmarks go with Paris buildings, certain landmarks go with London buildings, certain landmarks go with Tokyo, etc., so forth and so on. Like, I put London next to that Tokyo building, and I'm not even worried about it, because I'm going for aesthetics with the maglev roads, because when these London buildings are complete, at nighttime when they light up next to the maglev roads, and next to this tower, it's going to have an effect that's going to be like illuminated because of the maglev roads and because of the way that some of those London buildings come out. You know how some of them come out kind of like a light blue with white lights, and then some of them kind of come out like a burgundy brown? Now, if they come out with a burgundy brown, then I'm going to... Here's exactly what I was talking about. If some of them come out with a burgundy brown, then I'm going to just build them over, because I want them all to be with this kind of lighting right here when they're finished ultimately. So they will complement this maglev road right here. I was calling it magma. I'm like, or magnum. And no pun intended, guys. No pun intended. I don't have a dirty mind, okay, you guys? I don't. I'm in the new group of sexuality class. I'm what you call they. I'm a they. I'm not a bisexual. I'm not a homosexual. I'm straight. I'm asexual, and I'm also they. How about that? You like that combo? You have to laugh, because if you don't laugh, you'll cry. And I have no confusion whatsoever. I know exactly what I like. And I hope you guys do too. Why I brought that subject up, I don't know. See, that's too much acacia right there. That just is too much. So let's get rid of that. It's too powerful. So let's finish up this little section let's finish up this little section edge, and then we'll be done for this episode because I'm running on 31 minutes, which is just perfect. Because these videos, they average about between 700 and 900 megabytes each. Sometimes they're about 1.2 gigs, but those are usually the 40-minute ones. And I have a few 40-minute ones in the step-by-step because I just have to like be thorough. I can't really condense them, and I'm not making the step-by-step series accelerated. I'm doing it slow and thoroughly, so every person, no matter what skill level they're at, whether they're novice, whether they're, you know, whatever, professionals, everyone can get it. I'm not biased. I like everyone to be able to have access to knowledge freely and unconditionally. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this this bear cave. Is that in Parks? No, it's in landscape. I was right. When are they gonna make it so you don't have to scroll back? Okay, here is my gripe with SimCity, right? I added a deer meadow, which is just even prettier. Oh, look. You got little deers running around. My gripe is when you go into like a specialization and you want to find something, like say you want to find something way down here, right? Like a sheep field. Say you want to use that again, okay? I would think if you say you want to look at it and kind of move it around, I would think that when you click back on it, they would make it so you didn't have to start here and scroll all the way back. Like it would stay at the last freaking position that you were in, being the sheep field. You see my point? I like this horse ranch, but I think it has to be near a road, if I'm correct. Maybe not. Yeah, I'm just going to keep that there for now, because I'm really liking this real, landscapey thing that we got going here. Like, you feel like you can you're walking through some tropical paradise, even though you might not find a horse ranch by the beach or a deer ranch, or a cactus plant or a palm tree, but hey, anything goes. And I didn't put this motherfucker here. That's got to go. We're gonna find something better for that area. Okay, so that's editing the no-name city yet. If you guys comment and give me a name, I'll scroll through the comments and pick the best name, and I'll give a shout out to ya. Thank you for watching. God bless. See you in the next 1. This is episode 2 of The Other Side.